Couple of teams here tonight desperately looking for a win, and both need one to get off the mat.
I agree with you there, B. I think we're going to see teams playing with tremendous urgency here. No lack of effort tonight because both of these teams are hungry to capture a W.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And so here is Orlando following the score by Detroit. And that one's good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Stewart outside. Now Bogdanovic from behind the arc. Buries it from three.
And you can tell Bogdanovic is comfortable down in the corners. He knows he's got the shot dialed in.
Stewart outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with a screen on Fultz. Cunningham finds Bogdanovic. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Harris against Bogdanovic. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Duren kicks it out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Fires, high post.
Rugged, determined defender. Seeing Harris's hustle and using his quickness on this end, man, I like that.
And he buries his first look.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Boy, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovic any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Harris, a screen on Cunningham. Fultz into the lane. For 3, here's Harris. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wagner with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Harris. The Pistons clear it.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Thompson goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Harris. Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amen both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Black. Outside Fultz. 6 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Cunningham finds Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Carter, the pass to Harris. Bogdanovich against Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Pass to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Bojan Bogdanovich has been leading the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Jaden Ivey. Marvin Bagley is out there with Wiseman. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Burks in at the 2.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Pass to Suggs. Going inside. Here's a Kiki. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Here's Anthony. Banchero left side. Rebound Detroit. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Burks passes to Harris. Off the mark there with a 3.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Burks gets it to go.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's Suggs. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. And Anthony, here we go. To halt the run, sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Burks passes to Harris. Here's the pick. Back to Burks. Harris outside. The 3 is up. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Carroll with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Pass to Bataze. Here's Suggs. Tipped. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Burks passes to Harris. No good from outside. Magic shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Banchero. Here's Bataze. Pass to Anthony. Banchero the screen. Anthony misses. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Harris on the wing. Another miss by Harris.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Suggs. Here he goes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, B.A., and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Now here's Ivy. Outside Burks. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Batase. And the shot's good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here's Harris. Ivy outside. Shoots. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Ivy. Harris has got 5 now.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
And there's the screen. Pass to Suggs. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Burks passes to Harris. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Burks. Tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Harris misses. Now here's Anthony. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
But if it goes, and that's not gonna go. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Wagner and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Markelle Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Black in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Bogdanovich is a versatile scorer, a threat from all over the court.
And Harris has got the ball here for the Magic. Trailing by 8. Wagner outside. Detroit with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Bogdanovich. Duran the screen. Bogdanovich into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
And, you know, he's an underrated ball handler, Bogdanovich. Able to get a step there and work himself to the line.
That one's no good. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new-look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Harris finds Wagner. Back to Harris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, BA. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. You can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
There's Fultz with a 3. There's a screen. And it's Wagner missing. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Picked by Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 15 points in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Harris. Driving in. Back to Wagner. From downtown. On target from range. Wagner's got 7.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. Stewart outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the quarter.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Harris outside. Shakes him. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Cunningham with the ball. Fultz picks him up. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Fultz. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Fultz has gotten his 2nd bucket.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 10-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his 1st foul. Here's Harris. 6 points for him. And he converts the layup. Give him 8 points now.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Pass to Harris. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Bojan Bogdanovich has been lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Ivy's out there with Alec Burks. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Harris in at small forward. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Gets a nice look. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Burks passes to Harris. He buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 9.
You know, in the gym range, that's Joe Harris. He was the 2019 three-point contest winner, showing you why right there.
Here's Suggs. Back to Anthony. Pass to Batase. Batase with a screen. Banchero hammers it home.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Burks for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Okiki's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Now here's Burks. He's covered closely.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harris. Outside Burks. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. That one a little long.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Batase. Pass to Banchero. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Franz Wagner comes in for Okiki. And Harris is subbed in for Anthony. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Thompson comes in for Bagley. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Harris. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. For Orlando, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Thompson with a steal. And here's the fast break. Outside Burks. 3-pointer. They swipe it. Fast break. Here we go. Banchero outside. The take from Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Banchero going in strong, leaning in, getting himself to the line, drawing that foul. Boy, he's got a combination of athleticism and physicality that is impressive.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On the wing, Burks. Guarded by Banchero. From deep. Burks no good. Magic shooting around 53%, a nice number. It's Suggs with a drive. And there's the rejection. Cunningham looking it over. Outside Burks. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. On the wing, Burks. Thompson outside. Back to Burks. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pistons.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bojan Bogdanovic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Suggs. Wagner with it. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Orlando. Bogdanovic against Wagner. Cunningham has the open look. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Suggs, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbed.
them are playing their best basketball right now.
Kevin, so true. This game will be a great opportunity for one of them to get back on the right track. Let's see who steps up and gets this win.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard. And that one's good. Thibault.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
On the wing, Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Ayton kicks to Thibault. Here's Sharp. Takes it inside.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 3-point game.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
Just 2 to shoot. Carter. That one off the back iron and out. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simons surveying the D. Sinks the three-pointer.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Simons against Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Simons against Wagner. Thibault, the pass to Grant. They get it back. Here's Simons. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. Sharp's got 5 now.
This is why you got to be excited about Sharp's future. He's so assertive on the offensive end.
Wagner outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Grant in the post, working on Black. Sharp, the pass to Thibault. Grant outside. Into the lane, and the dunk by Grant.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Here's Fultz. Out to Harris. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
The Magic trail by 4. The pass to Fultz. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and there's the try. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And Ayton throws it down.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Fultz looking around. Wagner outside. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simon.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got 8 points.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the floor for Portland, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Walker. And it's Wainwright in at the 3-side.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Trailblazers, leading by 5. Henderson outside. Pass to Wainwright. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. Brogdon against Anthony. Pass to Okeke. Back to Anthony. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Henderson against Anthony. Here's Brogdon. The feed to Walker. Out to Henderson. For 3. Second chance shot. And no problem from Brogdon as he finishes at the rim.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's Brogdon on the wing. Power down with both hands.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a back seat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Here's Suggs. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Here's Anthony, and Orlando again with the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Portland leading by 6. Here's the screen. Fires from deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
The drive by Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Suggs has got 7 points in the game. Here's Mays. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Cole Anthony. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
So he gets them both. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy and has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Here's Mays. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Here's Williams. Pass to Wainwright. Walker in the corner. From deep. And another 3 for Portland.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Locked in left side. Here's Wainwright. He's got 6. Walker the pass to Mays. Walker is screen on Anthony. Here's Mays. Here's Walker. He takes it in. Isaac with some nice deep.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, and Fernie Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
The post pairing, Wagner along with Carter. Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Black in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. There's the pass to Harris. Wagner outside. Driving inside.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family. But you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And so Fultz nails them both.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Harris. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 9.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And it's Simons off the drive.
Cutting his way to a shot. Simons working at full speed.
Harris a screen on Simons. Harris outside. Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Black driving in. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Simons with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Pass to Sharp. Back to Ayton. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for him.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Now Fultz. 10 points for him. Harris outside. Wagner with a screen for Harris. And Thybulle sends it back. Simons with the ball. Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Simons with the ball, now guarded by Fultz. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 10. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Grant. Wagner kicks to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
I tell you, Fultz can turn it up on you quickly. Phenomenal at going into overdrive and scoring at an efficient rate.
And here is Simon. He's got 14. Fires for three. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 9 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Thybulle sends it back. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 23 seconds left in the third. Lock at 6. Suggs can't drop the tough three-pointer. Portland leading by 11. Suggs with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Brogdon the pass to Wainwright. Back to Brogdon. Williams has a screen for Brogdon. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it made. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Walker. He's out there with Robert Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard spot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And so Walker nails both of them. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 13. The 3 from Anthony. The rebound by Brogdon. And for Portland, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Mays. Pass to Wainwright. 6 to shoot. Here's Mays. The pass to Wainwright. And they force the shot clock violation. penetration. Great D. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Black's checked in for Okiki. And it's Gary Harris in for Anthony. Now a timeout called by Portland. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Simons off the drive. Count that one. Simons has got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Ball's knocked loose. Deep two from Wagner. And he hits the jump shot.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Sharp, rejected by Harris. They recover it, and they're able to recover. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. From 16 feet away, he cans it. That's 7 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Every now and then, Sharp stretches himself and goes for these mid-range J's.
Out to Carter. Wagner outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland leading by 13. Carter comes in with the double team. Thibault, the pass to Sharp. Ayton wide open. No good on the triple.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And it's Banchero missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. A baseline J, and he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And finished off by Wagner.
And what can you say about such a natural-born leader? Very unselfish and great vision.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Portland grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Ayton. Driving the lane, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Banchero with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Simons.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. Thibault kicks to Simons. Ayton inside. Defended by Carter. Passes it to Simons. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For three, Harris. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now, here's Simons. He's guarded closely. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory.
Explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Simons outside. Pure from three-point range.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Grant outside. And he misses his first shot.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Simons outside. Thibault, a screen on Cunningham. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Cunningham. Bogdanovich with a screen on Thibault. Cunningham finds Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Matisse Thibault.
Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with. And Grant at 6'9", using that length right there, a nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Simons up top. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Thibault on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Grant with a screen on Cunningham. Simons passes to Grant. Three-pointer Sharp. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons leading. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Oh, he misses the dunk. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Out to Simons. Inside, here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And BA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Well, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, the handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Cunningham with the ball. He has 6. And there's a pick. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Bojan Bogdanovich has been leading. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Joe Harris. Marvin Bagley is out there with Wiseman. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ivy in at the point. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Mays following the score by Detroit. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on James Wiseman. And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game. Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Back to Burks. Out to Harris. Pass to Wiseman. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Wiseman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Wainwright, pounded by Harris. Let's go with a 3. The Pistons clear it. Ivy up top. He's scoreless. Burks for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, BA, as a bench guy that around the league front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
That's good. Attempts.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving
Attempts.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Burks. Harris on the wing. Back to Burks. Harris left side. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Now it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Brogdon. To the middle. And stolen by Bagley. And they're pushing it up. Here's Wiseman. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Wiseman's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Ivy. Still no points. Outside Burks. There's a screen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. And Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. Here's Sharp. Out to Simons. Lets it go from deep. The Pistons clear it. Now here's Burks. Pass to Cunningham. That free throw good from Cunningham.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. It's Sharp on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Sharp goes in. Deflected. Outside Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. The three. Cash from Cunningham on the three ball.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Bogdanovich finds Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit.
And Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Pass to Aiden. He got it up. And so it's Detroit, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Blazers making their last shot. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Cunningham against Thibault. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Bogdanovich, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Stewart.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Bogdanovich passes to Duran. Cunningham with the ball. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Simons. Up again. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Simons outside. Pass to Aiden. Here's Sharp. Aiden with a screen. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Thibault against Cunningham. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Stewart against Grant. Back to Cunningham. Thibault with a steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
Well, the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Brogdon. The Pistons getting their last shot to go, and Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Portland. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Harris up top, no one near him, and he comes up with a bucket. Harris has got 7.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Brogdon. Stolen by Burks.
First personal foul.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Harris outside. Outside Burks. Harris down low. Back to Burks for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Got a piece of it. Outside Walker. Pass to Wainwright. Baseline jumper. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Yep, that one goes. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Here's Wainwright. There's 21 seconds left in the third. It's Walker on the wing. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Brogdon. Ooh, Brogdon getting inside.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons earning this break in the action, up 10. What has... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Joe Harris out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Burks in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Wainwright. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Bagley, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 15.
This is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Here's Wainwright. Pass to Mays. Takes the three. The shot won't fall. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Right side, Burks. And there's a pick. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Nails it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Walker on the double team. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. On defense, the Trailblazers. They trail by 18. Bogdanovich from long range. Here's Duran. Pass to Cunningham. And he drives in. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Simons outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Burks, he's checked in for Stewart. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 17-point game. Fires for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
It's so much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's good. 2 points.
Nice dribble move from Bogdanovich. I think he surprised even himself there.
Here's Sharp. The shot comes out. Nice D from Thompson. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
1:42 left in the fourth quarter here. Burks for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Here's Sharp. Back to Simons. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Simons passes to Grant. Out to Simons. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And it's good for 2.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Outside Burks, the 3 ball. And he can't get that one. The 3 from Ayton. And here's Grant from the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. Outside Burks, the fader. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they had
May not be the team stars we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
A look at the Magic starting group. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Harris, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. It's a three-point game. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Harris passes to Isaac. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And here is Harris. After Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Cunningham drives in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Harris kicks to Isaac. Duran pulls it in. Detroit with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Cunningham. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Duran. Clock at 4. And he drives in, and the basket is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now Cunningham. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Stewart. Three-pointer. And another three for Detroit.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Fultz against Cunningham. And stolen by Harris. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Harris.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Here's Cunningham, and the layup is good. Cunningham's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Wagner missing. Pistons leading by 15. Cunningham outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Out to Harris. Wagner outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And the pass to Carter. Wagner a screen on Stewart. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. The kick out to Cunningham. Thompson passes to Bogdanovich. Another three for Detroit.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Wagner out there with Banchero. And it's Okeke in at the three, the small forward. Now, here's Burks. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and another three for Detroit.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Pistons leading by 22. He kicks it to Ivy. From outside, off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Over in the corner, Banchero. It's stolen by Bagley. Feeds to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Now, here's Burks. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harris outside. Shoots the three. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Burks. Harris looking it over. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Harris. He's got 12.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paulo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game. Great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now Burks, after Cole Anthony missed from long range, shoots. Harris's shot is off.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And that one, good. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paolo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here is Harris, guarded closely. Burks' shot is good.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Anthony kicks to Suggs. Back to Anthony. 3 seconds left. Here he goes. He lays it in.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Joe Harris has been on display for Detroit. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Wagner. Scoreless thus far. Wagner with a screen for Carter. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Pistons. And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
Now Cunningham. After Wendell Carter missed from long range. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cunningham.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
Fultz. The shot off that time. Ready by Bogdanovic. The Pistons shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovic. Cunningham, a screen on Fultz. Cunningham against Fultz. This one for 3. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. And here is Harris. After Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Can they get it? And finish off by Wagner.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
Bogdanovich looking around. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harris passes to Carter. Now Fultz.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here is Harris. Lets it go. That one's good from the corner. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a skilled shooter from distance is Gary Harris. You better get that guy off the line.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Isaac. Cunningham's shot is off. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And he's good on the 2nd. Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Harris setting the pick for Burks. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. No good there. And so it's Detroit up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Banchero out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Okiki in its small forward. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can see how valuable Joe Harris is. This guy's starting to cook, and look out.
Suggs with a screen for Anthony. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Wagner passes to Anthony. 3-pointer. A nice shot by Okiki. Okiki's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here is Harris. Back to Burks. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Wiseman with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And for the Magic, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. There's the lob to Banchero. It's stolen by Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okiki. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Burks looking around. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. inside. And stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Suggs with the steal. From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Well, this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
And here's Harris from the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Burks kicks to Harris. A three ball. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony drives in. Pass to Suggs. From outside the arc. That shot no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. Count that one. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Orlando also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Gary Harris in for Anthony. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovic, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
Passes to Okeke. Harris a screen on Bogdanovic. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Oh, well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's Suggs missing. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovic against Banchero. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Banchero grabs the board. There's the pass to Okeke. Carter right side. Pulls up, high post, misses there. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, VA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Suggs in at the point. Wagner for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Thibault. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Simon's shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Man, showing some terrific range.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, VA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
Here's Suggs. This one for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. On the break. Here's Grant. Pass to Aiden. Just over a minute and a half in. Oh, nice D from Carter. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wagner for 3. Offensive board. Suggs, the pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Suggs. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot, nicely done.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Sharp, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. For 3, here's Harris. And Aiden pulls it down. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Down low. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Now here's Wagner. And another miss by Orlando. 1:56 left in the first quarter. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Grant's got 5.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Pass to Suggs. Harris a screen. Now Wagner. Fades back. Portland grabs the miss. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. Here's Sharp. Back to Simons. Outside for Grant. There's the triple. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
And he nails the 3rd. There's a minute 17 left in the first. Here's Suggs. He's got 6. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Here's Simons. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Simons. Oh, rejected by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. A line change here for Portland. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Suggs. He's got 9. Right side, Brogdon. Driving inside. Rebound by the Magic.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Suggs, the pass to Harris. Outside Carter. Pass to Isaac. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
And so it's Portland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Robert Williams out there with Walker. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Henderson. And it's Wainwright in at the small forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Okeke can't hit. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Well, Orlando's shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. And another miss by Orlando.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. There's Fultz with a 3. They get it again. Out to Anthony. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Wainwright. From behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board. For Orlando, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. And here's Fultz, defended by Henderson. Fultz passes to Anthony. And Carroll with it. Outside Fultz. Clock at 4. And he lobs it up top. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Portland ball.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
The showy move by the Rook. Henderson putting it on a string.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece. Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Pass to Wainwright. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Brogdon, the pass to Wainwright. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time.
Woo.
turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Outside Walker. Henderson for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Fultz passes to Banchero, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Here's Simons with the drive. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Harris. Let's go with a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
And it's Simons missing. The Magic have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. The 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Simons penetrating.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
A challenging stretch for Orlando here. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Harris. Wagner outside. Back to Harris. There's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. And here's Ayton. Sharp passes to Simons. He gets it up. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Trailblazers out in front, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group. Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
There's the steal. Here's Simons.
Oh, nice!
Oh, big finish! Man. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Isaac. Now the Blazers moving it up. And here they go. Here's Thibault. Back to Grant. Now Simons. To the paint. Oh, rejected by Isaac. And he lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Ayton finds Grant. Simons against Harris. Pass to Sharp. There's the drive, and that one drops for him. Sharp's got 8 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Suggs with the bucket.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Sharp. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Harris outside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
Isaac, the pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Suggs. He's covered by Simons. Stolen by Ayton. And here comes the break. Here's Thibault. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Pass to Carter. Takes the 3. Thibault with the board. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Harris outside. Lets it go from the wing. And Orlando again with the bucket. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. And he drives in. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Harris with it. Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3's off the mark. Here's Sharp. Over Wagner. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the third. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Scoot Henderson, Robert Williams out there with Walker. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Wainwright in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. It's good on the putback. Walker's gotten his first basket of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
For Portland, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The shot's good. Brogdon's got his first 2 points.
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
Outside Fultz. Wagner with a screen. Here's Okiki. Outside for Fultz. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Wainwright. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Wagner. Harris comes in for Fultz. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Thibault finds Grant. Grant the screen. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Out to Simons. Second chance effort, and he connects with a jumper. Simons has got 19 points.
Love seeing this from Ayton. Dependable at finding his teammates in their spots.
Wagner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Okeke, the pass to Banchero, lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Portland now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Thibault. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on the second one. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Here's Wagner. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wagner looking fearless against the contact that time. Expected it and played through it in attack mode.
Orlando foul. Gary Harris. Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And so Simons nails both of them. The Magic have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Harris outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hits a three-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And so Simons nails both of them. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Now Harris. Pass to Okeke. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Well, the Trailblazers' shooting has been great this game. 58%. Grant, the pass to Ayton. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
It's Suggs with a drive. Here's Okeke. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Pass to Ayton. Simons outside. down in the low post. It goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's a Kiki. Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Misses there. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One.
See two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cade Cunningham out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. A nice shot by Simons.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Back to Simons. The tray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Love the confident answer from Simons. Coming right back and getting his own triple.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Back to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Stewart. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Always keeping an eye out for rebounding opportunities. Thompson, just a rookie, but already showing some experience.
The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
And Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities. Gotta respect Shaedon Sharpe's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
Cunningham for 3. And Duren slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Aiden. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. Back to Cunningham. Stewart in the corner. The kick out to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Bojan is an experienced player, someone that doesn't panic when the clock is ticking.
Passes it to Simons. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ayton. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Sharp. The kick out to Simons. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
The shot's good from Simons.
Nice pass. You love how Sharpe anticipates situations.
Bogdanovich passes to Thompson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bogdanovich has got 14 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Bogdanovich. Thompson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And Bogdanovich kicks to Stewart. Another 3 for Detroit.
It's encouraging to see that from Stewart. He works hard every day to extend his range and become more dependent.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Harris is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Ivy. And it's Burks in at the 2. Ivy kicks to Burks. Pass to Wiseman. Burks against Brogdon. Back to Wiseman. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 9. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Brogdon outside. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
It's Henderson on the wing. Ivy defending. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Henderson.
And what a fearless move by Henderson, taking the contact.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Ivy. Back to Harris. Walker with the rebound. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Trailblazers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The 3 drills the three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Detroit lead.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Detroit leading by 4. Harris a screen on Brogdon. Harris outside. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brogdon kicks to Walker. Henderson outside. Here's Wainwright. Out to Henderson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Williams finds Brogdon. Over Ivy. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simon's dropping a dime.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Trying to get something going, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Thibault up top. Hasn't made one yet. Sharp the pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thibault. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 6-point Detroit lead.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Simons from outside. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the center. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Thompson inside. Defended by Thibault. The shot by Thompson, no good. Simons, the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Pistons leading by 4.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant is his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Thompson with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Sharp.
Shaden Sharp is solid from deep. You can't leave him that wide open.
Simons against Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Passes it to Stewart. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 19 points.
You know, he was more of a spot scorer early in his career. Bogdanovich can now be leaned on for an entire game.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers trail by 6. He lobs it up, and then Sharpe with the dunk.
Get up, young fellas. Shaedon Sharpe playing way above the defenders.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Simons against Thompson. Pass to Sharpe. From deep three-point territory. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. They get the rebound. Pass to Burks. Harris setting the pick for Burks. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Portland. Henderson, no one around him. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Burks. Back to Harris. Stolen by Brogdon. The pass to Wainwright. And here is Williams. He's covered by Wiseman. Walker is screen on Ivy. Drives to the hoop. Walker the pass to Williams. Brogdon against Harris. Second chance effort. And Walker kicks to Anderson. Back to Walker. And stolen by Ivy. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And another turnover here by Detroit. Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in.
Now on the floor for the Pistons.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Henderson for 3. Passes to Wainwright. To end the cold streak. Bagley with the rebound. Here's Hayes. Works for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Pistons lead by... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Pistons leading by 8. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Burks in at the 1. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
A putback. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Burks' shot is good.
late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Bogdanovich finds Thompson. Back to Bogdanovich. The Pistons working the ball around now. Thompson right side. Bogdanovich with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, you know what? Trailblazers trail by 13. To the inside, Grant. Back to Simons. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Simons. Thibault on the wing. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Burks looking around. Pass to Stewart. Back to Burks. The 3. Thompson, great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Bogdanovich kicks to Burks. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has a touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Dishes it to Burks. Fader on the way. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Trailblazers trail by 20. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Simons from outside. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Detroit.
Thompson misses. And for Portland, they're shooting from the field 44%, not bad. There's the triple. And it's Simons missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Now the pass to Duran. No good on the triple. And here are the Trailblazers now. 17-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tenacious drive by Sharp. Not shy about going directly into the contact.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bojan Bogdanovich.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Ayton a screen. And it's Sharp missing. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Portland with the ball. They trail by 18. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Cunningham looking it over. Launches from deep. That shot no good. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's build